Hey guys, welcome back to another Crypto Pumps video. If you find this helpful, please give me a like and a subscribe. And it not only helps my channel, it helps get the word of Kaspa out there to other people. So just a bit of news. I thought it was something, I found something else that's bullish on Kaspa at the moment because you could do it because there's a lot of FUD going around with some YouTubers. But anyway, Kaspa is still going sideways. It's going sideways for the last year. As somebody texted me today in a WhatsApp group, Kaspa is a stable coin. But I'm like, I looked at this, from 20 in January 2023, the price was 0.005. And if we go up to January now, January at the start of this year, it was like 11, 12 cents. And that works out as a 22x. So Casper did a 22x, 23x in the bear market. And people are giving out because all of this year it's just gone 2%. What's it now in the year? In the year, it's down 1%. So basically, yeah, it's gone level. It has been a stable coin for the year, but it did a 22x the year before in the bear market and it outperformed everything else. So we're just going to have to see what it's going to do in 2025. I just think it was maybe taking a rest for this year, and next year we're going to see some good gains for Caspa. And it's not all about the gains, as people keep saying. This is a money that's for me and you. We don't have to use the banks anymore. I can transact from me to you without going through the banks, without the middleman. And that's the whole point in this. And there's so much stuff can be done on Caspa as well. But that's another video. But that's that. On other news, Kaspa have here new hash rate all-time high. Thank you, Kaspa miners. Adoption and network security continue to strengthen. So we have a new all-time high hash rate of 1.53 exahash. But if you go into the Kaspa Block Explorer here, it's gone up to 1.57 exahash. So that post was 6 o'clock and it's now 9 o'clock. So it was about 3 hours ago, and the hash rate has gone up again since that. So the miners believe in Kaspa. The miners keep mining Kaspa. Network security is getting stronger. So that's what do the miners know that investors that are selling for turbo don't. On other stuff here, Kaspa, in the interest of transparency and knowledge sharing, Kaspa's core research and development discussions will now be made public in a view-only Telegram group. This is the link here. Don't click any other links, by the way. Go to the Kaspa official X page, and there's the link. This supplements the discussions in Discord, Research General, and development channels. We would like to invite developers, enthusiasts, and curious to join the new Telegram group and learn more about the development process and various topics discussed. This initiative provides transparency to the broader community and a chance for new researchers and developers to closely follow and study the discussions. If you want to express your thoughts on a discussed topic, please use the general Telegram group or Discourse development channel. So I have my Telegram open here. It looks like this. It's the Kaspa symbol, a little cog underneath, and you go into it and it has all these different groups talking about crescendo, 10 blocks per second, Rusty Kaspa, wallets, integration, all this kind of stuff. So you're not able to interact. You can put emojis like thumbs up and stuff like that, I've noticed, but you can't comment, which is good. So have a look at that if you want. You can monitor what's going on with the devs. If we go back to this, what the title of the video is about. So you have proof of work mining. It uses electricity to mine, to verify transactions and mine blocks. And as we know, it's very expensive. Electricity is getting more expensive all around the world. So we have this new thing that's coming out called optical proof of work mining, where instead of electrons and electricity, it's using photons, light, to mine. So it's in the future, and I don't know how it's going to work. Like ASICs will probably bring it out, an ASIC miner, optical proof of work, but obviously it's going to be less of an electricity expense, but I don't know whether the machines are going to really be expensive or how far away it is, but I'll read this anyway. So Christian Ludwig posted this on X. Christian is a self-made millionaire. He is one of the biggest Kaspa miners out there. He's probably a whale, I'd say, a Kaspa whale. He's been into Kaspa since way before it was 1 cent. So he's a big Kaspa head. He loves Kaspa and he's big into the community. So Kaspa KII is planning lab testing optical proof of work solutions for Kaspa mining in Q2 with its research partners. Computer chips are the new oil. AMD, NVIDIA, Intel, and numerous startups are venturing into the field of photonics computing as the next leap forward in semiconductor industry. Kaspa is only proof of work protocol. Sorry, Kaspa is the only proof of work protocol ready for the next generation of computing devices, silicon photonics. The K heavy hash mining algorithm enables Kaspa to be compatible with early photonics based mining devices. So K heavy hash is the mining algorithm that Kaspa uses, and they probably saw this when they picked this mining algorithm to use. You know, this is going to happen in the future. The K heavy hash mining algorithm enables Kaspa to be compatible with early photonics based mining devices, mining using photonics, known as optical proof of work (OPOW), will shift the mining industry from using electrons to transfer data to using light, in theory, making hashing mining more accessible, decentralized, lower power production costs, and become carbon neutral. Quoting Kaspa Currency founder hashtag, which is Jonathan Sampolinski, the current proof of work function of Kaspa K heavy hash is already friendly to optical ASICs. It is, of course, commutable or computable that CPUs and GPUs and regular ASIC too. This function can probably be further optimized. More research and development is needed here. For the original optical proof of work paper, see this. For a recent Stanford lab paper on proof of work, see this. Optical proof of work is a decentralized force. It levels the mining field by centering competition around capital rather than energy, the former being order of magnitude easier to transport, convert, and distribute. Aside from geographical decentralization, the low carbon signature additionally allows for stealth mining operations, the existence of which is essential for censorship resistance. Recall Ethereum's OF compliance, blah, 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 whatever that's about. AFAIK optical ASICs will not enter the game in the short to mid-term. Pace depends on research and development efforts and funding, which is fortunately above my pay grade, and I will obviously have no dog in this fight. Nevertheless, it is important to recollect and reaffirm the original vision we had when choosing Kaspa's K-heavy hash and to ensure community alignment around this. Changes to the current version of K-heavy hash are probably necessary in order to optimize for optical proof of work, ideally parameter adjustments and with reasonable heads up to mining community. Governance of such changes is to be decided and will depend on whether and how we can avoid centralization on the manufacturing end. This way or another, optical techs initiatives should be forced citizens in Kaspa Colony, as they are vital for peer-to-peer electronic cash systems to scale up while maintaining Satoshi's principles. Efficient security, budget, geographical decentralization, political feasibility. There's a mouthful. TLDR, Kaspa operates at the speed of light, and he has Michael Saylor tagged, and Adam, he's the guy who was fudding Kaspa there recently. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Like, so because I think, is it S to SWA 256 or what's the name of it? Swan or SWA 256 is what Bitcoin uses, and Bitcoin is not optical proof of work compatible. So I don't know how, when the optical proof of work comes out in the future, how that's going to work with Bitcoin, how it's going to affect it, because it's going to become a lot cheaper to mine if you can use optical proof of work, because you won't have the expense of big electricity bills. But that's all in the future. But I just thought it was really interesting that Christian put up this post, and I thought I'd just let you know about it. On another thing, I'm thinking about just doing a short Caspa videos on, like, you know, there's too much on Caspa, how to put it all in one video. But, like, you know, a kind of Casper for Dummies kind of segment. And I'm not referring to you as a dummy. I'm in that category. I'm not a dev. I'm not too technical. It's very hard to understand cryptocurrencies. They're very technical. But the bit that I understand about it, we could do a little video on it to help you understand. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, and if you have any suggestions about what to call it. I was like Casper for Dummies, but I don't know. I might get in trouble with that name. And then I'm like Casper for Ticks, but that might make people get annoyed. So my wife said, no, don't call it that. So maybe just Caspa for beginners, or, you know, new to Caspa or something like that. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And I apologize about all the bots that are in the comments lately. I've seen it on myself. I think I've seen it on Bitcoin Hoodies channel, and it's also been on Cat Daddy's Crypto. I've seen there's just a flood of bots, and there's no way to delete them. You can only delete them one by one, and it takes forever. On the last video, I think I had 70. On the one before that, I had 100, and it makes it very hard to read your comments. So apologies if I haven't got back to you, but I can't see it in the sea of all these bots. So I think I'm gonna send an email to YouTube and ask if there's some way, because all the bots talk about the same made up crypto or shit. So if I could do a search for that crypto and then I could delete them all in one go, that would be very handy. So I'm gonna email them and ask them, is there any way that I can do that? But that's the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I will keep you up to date with all things Kaspa. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas.